100% fit.
Here comes Rossi up the inside of Kenny Roberts, and he's got past him. Rossi's now moved up into 5th place. I remember in those epic battles with Sete Gibernau, that was Valentino Rossi's favourite overtaking manoeuvre, bottom of the hill round the left-hander. Doesn't run him wide as he did in that battle with Sete Gibernau 3 years ago. Rossi keeping the leaders in sight. They cross the line now. Danny Pedrosa up the inside of Hayden. Danny Pedrosa on the brakes very, very late indeed. Hayden hangs on to the lead. Hayden does not run it wide either. Marco Malandri looking nice and comfortable in 3rd place. Makoto Tamada now coming under pressure from Valentino Rossi. Kenny Roberts in 5th place. Loris Capirossi 6th. Shinya Nakano in 8th place. John Hopkins 9th. Chris Vermeulen going well in 10th spot. Here's the overtaking manoeuvre. Rossi on the brakes up the inside. There is nothing Kenny Roberts can do.
Now, Nick, I've got the Michelin tyre guide with me at the moment. Tamada's gone for a soft front on the big profile, so he wants to get as much grip as he can. Elias has done the same. Pedrosa's on a medium front, as well as Hayden is on the medium front. Rossi's gone for the soft front, as well as Malandri, repeating Elias and Tamada. As far as the Edwards has gone for the smaller profile front tyre on a soft, as well as Roberts, he's gone for the soft compound as well. And on the rear, they've all gone for medium, but a medium 2 or a medium 1, depending on what you want. And the medium 1 is just slightly harder than the medium 2. We'll decide for that. The only one on soft rear is Tony Elliott.
Past the top of the race now to Danny Pedrosa, a 1:23.355 for the man from pole position. We ride with Valentino Rossi. That's Makoto Tamada in front of them, and not quite close enough as they go over the start and finish line. Thunder past my commentary box window. 25 laps to go into turn 1. Kenny Roberts now coming under pressure from Loris Capirossi. Got to say, Loris Capirossi at the back of this group has joined in the fun. There's 7 riders in there at the moment that are very much close enough to put in a threat of winning the race. So Loris Capirossi still not 100% fit. Fastest in the morning warm-up, but it's a very impressive laps on race tyres. Who knows? Hayden still leads. Pedrosa giving him a really tough time. But Hayden, just his voice on the start and finish line when you interviewed him, I thought, Mark, exuded confidence and real determination.
Yeah, he's been doing that all weekend. And when you look at the consistency of the lap times he was doing during all the practice sessions, and the one just slightly in the mid-23s that he was doing, mid to high ones, but doing them more consistently than his teammate Pedrosa. Those two are leading the way, and this has just been reflected in the race at the moment as Hayden just hangs onto that lead by about 0.2 of a second.
Rossi seemingly quite content to hang in there in 5th place at the moment. This isn't Donington Park where he had to race his way through the field, picking off people all the time. He hasn't got to do that because the leaders are not getting away. And behind him is Kenny Roberts Jr. and then Loris Capirossi.
Nick, I've got Lucio Ceccanello with me, team owner and team. Oh, as they go past, screaming past again. By the time they get past, I should be able to have him. Lucio, bitterly disappointed. Very big disappointment for you with Casey. Can you tell us what was actually happening after he got the scan okay?
Yeah, I mean, it is really unbelievable the strong position of the chief medical doctor. We really didn't expect such a strong decision because Casey didn't have any concussion, didn't have any problem, always was conscious and talking with the doctor and said that he was okay. But at the end, because they was surprised, the doctor saw the crash, the helmets. He was scared because looking the helmets was a quite big impact. But the impact was not like this. It's just because it was the stone and so on. But anyway, even with the negative scan, the chief medical doctor don't want to take the responsibility, and he says just the rider is not fit to race.
That's very sad for you.
Yeah, very sad, and really, everybody, we are disappointed. Even the Dr. Crocker from the clinical model is disappointed, but even here, nobody has the power to go against the decision of the chief medical doctor.
Thank you, Lucio.
Lucio Ceccanello telling us exactly what is happening to Casey Stonery. He is not being allowed to race. There is a really, really big surprise in this race. Makoto Tamada has gone past Marco Malandri. He's now giving Danny Pedrosa a really tough time in 2nd place. For all the people that do the sweepstake, that includes us, that name did not occur on that sheet of paper. Tyre choice may be why he's going so well early in the race, Mark.
Yeah, the tyre choice, he's gone for the soft front, and he needs that with as much confidence in the front as he can. As we said before, he's been struggling on the Michelin to get that confidence in there to really push it hard, and the softer one, he'll be able to feel it a bit more than what the rest of them are going for the medium compound front. As we look now, it's still Hayden leading his teammate just at the moment at that split. It was 1.171 in a second, so Pedrosa is really trying to close the gap.
I really think from Loris Capirossi to Nicky Hayden at the front, the gap is 1.3 seconds. It really matters a little. I think these are the men that are going to contest this particular race as Marco Melandri gets back up the inside of Makoto Tamada. Tamada, of course, winner of 2 Grand Prix a couple of years ago, riding on those Bridgestone tyres. He won at Motegi, his home Grand Prix, and also won the Rio Grand Prix in Brazil.
Now, you see Rossi up the 5th position, Nick, but look at his teammate Colin Edwards in 14th, nearly 10 seconds behind.
Here comes Tamada once again up the inside of Marco Melandri. Who is he on there on the brakes? He certainly is. Nicky Hayden still fighting off the challenge of Danny Pedrosa. Tamada this time forced a little bit wide by Marco Melandri. Marco Melandri hangs on to 3rd place. I think there's a lot of sparring going on out there at the moment, don't you, Mark?
Oh, it certainly is. It's just really going to hot up with 22 laps to go. We're not even a 3rd race distance at the moment. And look at these, you're running it wide just slightly, and all you need is the slightest mistake to let this bunch through. Rossi now 0.8 of a second behind at the end of that lap.
Hayden still leads away from Danny Pedrosa.
Seen Pedrosa's bike moving violently there as he tried to get the most gas out of it coming down that long left-hand corner down the hill.
Marco Melandri 3rd, Makoto Tamada 4th. Valentino Rossi in 5th place, and Kenny Roberts, Loris Capirossi, Shinya Nakano, Chris Vermeulen now up into 9th place in front of his teammate John Hopkins.
Maybe the tyre choice of what came into play then, Nick.
Here comes Marco Melandri up the inside of Danny Pedrosa. Marco Melandri moves into 2nd place. Both 250cc world champions. Valentino Rossi has also got past Makoto Tamada. They like that, Ben. Tamada fights back immediately. But Rossi now up into 4th place. Look out for the Italians. Melandri and Rossi are on the charge. Over the start and finish line, 21 laps to go. Another absolutely superb MotoGP race. Pedrosa up the inside of Marco Melandri, not able to get through, but Makoto Tamada has got back in front of Valentino Rossi. That is no mean feat. Kenny Roberts still in there, as also is Loris Capirossi in 7th place.
Yeah, I've just got Pete Benson with me, the team manager of Nicky Hayden. The best thing he saw then was Marco Melandri getting in front of Danny Pedrosa.
Well, yeah, Marco's pretty fast today, and anyone behind us is a threat. They're all pretty close together, so yeah, I don't know how you look at that.
Well, yeah, you can take the confidence out of the consistency that Nicky was putting in during practice and qualifying.
Oh yeah, that was good. I mean, that's probably the best practice sessions we've had all year. Things kind of fell into place, and just hopefully we can keep the pace up long enough to do the business. Well,
he looked pretty determined on the grid. I think he's going to keep it up hell or high water.
Oh, he will. You know he will.
All right, mate, thanks.
Plunge down the hill. Comes Marco Melandri thinking about now having a little sniff up the inside round the left of Nicky Hayden. Not able to do so. Valentino Rossi's got back in front of Makoto Tamada. I bet Valentino Rossi's been surprised also by the performance of Makoto Tamada. Fabulous to see the Japanese rider really back in big form. As Mark said, he's struggled with those Bridgestone tyres after doing so well on the Bridgestone. He's going to try and go back up the inside of Valentino Rossi as they break for the right hand and not able to do so. And Rossi now is right back in contention, but we have a new race leader, and it's Marco Melandri. Melandri leads the race with 20 laps to go. Winner of 2 races already this season. And Marco Melandri, as I said, casually announced that Pedrosa absolutely side by side that he'd been riding with fractured collarbone for the last 2 races, following that horrendous accident in Barcelona 4 weeks ago. He leads here at the Sachsenring, and it is pretty hot and hairy behind him.
Look at him slide that back tyre, the Michelin at the moment, but Melandri would have taken so much confidence out of that, knowing how hard he can ride with a broken collarbone. Now he's getting back to fitness, he'll just be going even harder, and it'll be interesting to see whether he's got the soft front and the bigger profile tyre and the medium number 1 tyre on the rear. So maybe if he tries to break away on the soft tyre and just then nurse it back towards the end of the race.
Want to be interested to see how Nicky Hayden reacts after leading the race for so long. Here goes Valentino Rossi up the inside of Hayden. Rossi takes over 3rd place. The crowd go absolutely wild. He's not German. He may be Italian, but he's now in 3rd place. Danny Petrosa and Marco Melandri. Oh, Kenny Roberts has come from no. Oh, Kenny Roberts has gone down. Makoto Tamada has gone down. So Roberts got at the inside of Makoto Tamada, took out the Japanese rider on the Konaga Minolta Honda. Tamada looks like he's injured, lying in the gravel trap. So 2 riders out. Let's see if the race will continue.
Yes, Edwards in a bit too hot there, trying to see what going over to.
And there is Kenny Roberts now, alongside Makoto Tamada. Kenny Roberts immediately over to see him. You've got to say that it was probably poor old Kenny Roberts' fault. Yes, it was.
Yeah,
took out Tamada.
Too hot going in there. Nick on a really acute angle trying to get it around that corner, and just wasn't going to work for him. But he's just so distraught at the moment. And Kenny Roberts, one of those guys that would definitely do nothing to try and take another rider out.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely erasing an accident. Right, Melandri, Pedrosa, and that man Rossi. Don't write him off. Write him off at your peril.
Well, we said after the race times yesterday on the race tyres, and he was up there with the best of them, and he's just proving that he's got the good start. Picked them off one by one, now up in the 3rd spot. And looking at the sight we've got as we're on board with Rossi at the moment.
It comes Rossi on the brakes up the inside, not able to get through this time. Or has he got through? He has. Valentino Rossi has got through. I apologise. Valentino Rossi's got past Danny Petrosa, who's up into 2nd place. Nicky Hayden is there. Loris Caparossi is there. It does appear that Makoto Tamada is okay. He's out of the gravel trap as we race by. 18 laps to go. What a cracking MotoGP race. Marco Melandri leads. Valentino Rossi on the brakes, trying to go up the inside, not able to do so. Danny Petrosa and Nicky Hayden give chase. At the back of the group, Loris Caparossi. 2 men out of this group, Kenny Roberts and Makoto Tamada, crashing coming into the last turn, a lap ago. Gotta say, Mark, I didn't think Valentino Rossi could win this race. He certainly could win this race, couldn't he?
Very much so at the moment. As we watch a replay there, you can see the angle that Roberts has gone into. A bit of too much front brake as he's tried to tip it in, lost the traction of it, and Tamada just been in the wrong spot at the wrong time to get the bike, and Kenny Roberts come cannonballing into him.
We'll wait to hear any news on Makoto Tamada, but I think he probably was okay. Kenny Roberts obviously okay after the accident.
He would have been a bit sore in the left leg there, Nick, by being hit by the bike at something like 140 k's they go through that final corner.
Rossi sizing up Marco Melandri's favourite overtaking point. Valentino Rossi leads the German Grand Prix here at the Sachsenring. He just loves that left-hander at the bottom of the hill. How many times over the last few years have we seen him overtake people? We've seen him make mistakes here also on the very last lap of a race. No mistake this time.